The Denver Broncos just got a tough update on Drew Sanders' injury. How much time is he slated to miss? Yesterday, it was a somber scene out at Broncos Park powered by Common Spirit as the third-year linebacker went down during team period with a lower body injury. He was unable to put any weight on his lower leg, had to be helped inside the building by a cart, and then he was helped off by two trainers once the cart got to the building. A really tough scene. Yesterday, Sean Payton said that it was not an Achilles injury, but we would know more after the MRI. That MRI has happened, and we've got the results, bringing in this tweet from Ian Rappaport. Broncos linebacker Drew Sanders, an up-and-coming defender, suffered a tendon injury in his foot in practice that will keep him out an extended period of time. Sanders is not expected back before the season begins, and further testing will determine what's next. I am so sick for Sanders. The injury bug bites him again at the worst possible time. Has the Achilles in April last year. Now it's this. We don't know exactly what tendon he injured, and I'm assuming they're going to go in and do more testing and do more exploratory surgery, possibly, before we determine how long he's going to miss. It sucks. It really does. We're going to see what the next course of action is with Drew. Do they place him on IR? If they place him on IR, the only opportunity that he has to return to the roster is if he is waived with an injury settlement, makes a full recovery, and then the team signs him back. They did that a couple of years ago with Brandon Johnson, and I could see a scenario where that might be the case with Sanders. Or do the Broncos want to go with something a little bit more long-term and just shut him down for the remainder of the year? That way he can rehab in the building. Or do they just want to move on? It's tough, man. Drew Sanders had a ton of potential coming in, but he hasn't been able to stay healthy. All 3 seasons of his NFL career have been labored by injuries, and now this is just the latest one. As far as the Broncos' current depth at linebacker, it's a little bit thinner now without Sanders, but there are a couple of young guys who have definitely stepped up outside of your 2 presumed starters in Dre Greenlaw and Alex Singleton. Justin Sternod's still kicking around. He was your backup last year and then started a bunch of games after Alex Singleton went down. So I think that's a possibility that Sternod sees more extended time, especially in the event that Singleton or Dre Greenlaw go down. I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. And then you've got Lavelle Bailey, who really has had an impressive camp so far. He's been a turnover machine, especially when it comes to taking the ball away from Lucas Kroll. Kroll has not had a very good start to training camp. Karene Reed, also, the undrafted free agent this year out of Utah. Both of those guys have looked good. Good enough to where you probably can withstand this Sanders injury. Do the Broncos want to go out and maybe sign another player, though? I don't know. We'll see. Yesterday, we did make a video about Jawan Bentley. I do think that Bentley could be an intriguing option. He's a former Super Bowl champion. He's got some veteran experience that he could bring to this team. I'd at least go out there and give him a call and see where his headspace is. He missed most of last season with an injury himself, so I don't know. We'll see if the Denver Broncos bring him in, or maybe a lower tier veteran, or maybe an undrafted free agent. They're going to have to make some sort of corresponding move if they do put Drew Sanders on an injured list. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And if you guys want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel, please consider becoming a channel member today. Help improve the production quality of these videos. I would really appreciate it. There are 2 tiers that you can choose from. It is not mandatory. You will still receive the same content you're accustomed to here on Broncos Syndicate. But if you want some extra perks and extra incentives in exchange for helping out the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would consider becoming a member. And until next time, guys, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.